Good morning. Hello, happy Sunday to all my viewers, subscribers on YouTube. I've not been online for a while, but as a lot of you know, with posting content, it takes time to edit, it takes time to get the content, and it takes a lot of time generally out of your day. And obviously, I do work. So, like I said, I'll try and post once a week, but if not, you know that I will still be on here until whenever is my time to leave this earth, but I will be on here and post as often as I can. And yeah, this Sunday morning, just wishing you well and hoping you have had a nice weekend. Nothing much to say today. This is one of the shorts for YouTube. I just tried the age filter. God, I don't age very well, looks like. But anyway, that's not today's topic. I'll just touching base to say hi. Have a lovely Sunday. Have a lovely week ahead. And we'll catch up soon. Something did come to mind recently regarding all the uproar about there was a lady missing. Carly Russell was missing, and I thank God she has been found. We don't know what state she's in. She's in hospital, but she had seen a little child in the road on the highway in America a few days back, and she stopped to pick this child or to question this child as to their whereabouts, where did they come from. Now, only God knows what happened to her after that, but she was on the phone to her mom and they heard a scream. So obviously something happened. Her car was found on the highway. Her wig, all her possessions were found on the highway. No sign of her, but eventually she's shown up. So we don't know what happened. But I just wanted to warn everyone, because I know it's going around social media, and I've heard it also, I think, on YouTube here and on the news. If you see anything suspicious in the road, like a child or a pram or a pushchair, do not get out of your car, whether it's during the day, during the night. If anything, stay in your car, drive a few meters forward or park somewhere further along where there are people and it's safe, or the next village town. If you're traveling and you're on the highway, don't stop on the highway, and report it then. Call the police and or emergency services, report it then. And I'll tell you why this is. There's a lot of situation going on in the world today. People are desperate. There's a lot of trafficking going on. Women, men, boys, children, young girls are being taken off the streets, being abducted, being kidnapped to do all sorts of things for God knows what. And this is the trick they're using now. They're using young children because, children are innocent. So they tell the child, maybe stay there in the road. When you see someone coming, act as if you're crying or something. So also sometimes they will give the child an address. Yeah, they will have a piece of paper in their hand with an address on it. So you as a good Samaritan would think, oh my God, this child is lost. At least the mom and dad gave her an address where you can take them back to. Do not ever take them back to wherever. If you get to that address, you're not coming out of that address. Put it that way. I've seen this going around. Let's be vigilant, people, especially with our children also. There was another story when you go to the park or anywhere public and the public conveniences, toilets, do not let your young children go in alone. Go inside with them. There was a case whereby a child went into a toilet. There was a man waiting there. Luckily, the mom was outside. The man ran out. Imagine if the mom was looking from far away and the child had gone inside that toilet and locked the door and that man was in there. Your child will not come out the same. Please be aware. There are a lot of evil people around nowadays. Evil, when I say evil, demons from the hell itself. And the reason why is we have a lot of us turned our minds against God, and this is why there's this uproar with Christians and Muslims and LGBT and all that. I'll just I'll break it down for you. Yeah? Everyone wants a good life, but there's evil in the world. There are people out to do evil, and they are devil worshippers. Yeah? A lot of designer wear we wear nowadays. You see the sign of the serpent, the sign of the devil, the sign of the goat. They'll even make the fingers this way. If I can do it, because God knows. You see this? You see this sign anywhere? Sign of the devil, the goat, yeah? Do not buy anything from these people. Gucci or whoever, Versace. Boycott. You see, the devil has promised people certain things. He even tempted Jesus, right? People, especially I know in Hollywood, have actually sold their soul, I know. A lot of them are devil worshippers. Yeah? And if you look for these signs, it's not hard to see. If you're a true Christian or a true person who is so good and want good for everyone and not evil in the world, you will see these signs. On these things we buy, be very careful. Even me now, I'm more aware. All these designer handbags and stuff. I'm not into designer, but when I do, I want a good bag. Just be aware of who you're buying from. Yeah? Because there's a spirit of Jezebel and a spirit of Baal. If you go back to your Bible verses, you will see Jezebel, Baal were the spirits of demons of immorality, sexuality, moral sexuality. So this is where I know it's getting a bit confused because there's so much going on with, I know, the LGBT and Christians. And I've always said everyone should stay in their lane. Where I'm coming from is I'm a Christian. We do not condone that kind of sexuality, like lesbianism, LGBT, but we respect whatever anyone wants to do. Respect us Christians as to what we want to do also, you know? And I know there's some people who are jumping on the bandwagon. Some people biologically, they feel that way and that's why they're LGBT. Some is just whatever. God gave us our own thoughts, our own free will. Do what you will. We're not God. Christians are not God. So one thing I would say is let's stop judging. Do not judge. I personally do not judge. I have friends in all communities. I don't care. The only thing is go back to the Bible and see what it says. There is a spirit of Jezebel and Baal that is now waving through all America, all over the world, whereby people are not even biologically born that way. Like, oh, I feel like I like a man, I like a woman, you know. Some people are not biologically born that way. Some people are. We have to understand that. But there's that spirit or demonic spirit who is jumping on the back of LGBT, which is not right. Because some of them are like these people, that spirit, people who are possessed with that spirit are demonic worshippers. You hear in Hollywood, they worship the devil for fame and power. So that spirit, that demonic spirit, is not part of the LGBT community. If you're LGBT, that's separate. That's because that's the choice you've made. If you're a Christian, you know what the Bible says. We don't condone that, but we respect what's your free will. But God will judge. We're not a judge, okay? And we get along fine. We go by personality, people, we love each other, we get along fine. It's where that demonic spirit, Baal and Jezebel, are now latching on to the LGBT society, community, they're latching on to you guys, and they're using it to persecute Christians. To say Christians are against this, Christians are that, and then doing the gay pride flag everywhere and making it in shops. A Christian can't even preach the Bible on the streets. Police are maltreating them. You know, so something's wrong somewhere, people. Let Christians be Christians. Let me be a Christian. I'm a lovely person. I love all people. I will never judge you. And that's me. Muslims, whoever, Jews, I don't care. We're all human on this earth. God is the one and only judge. But that demonic spirit, Baal, stop latching on to the LGBT community. Stop causing friction between LGBT, Muslims, and Christians. It is wrong. All right? We have to fight this demonic spirit. It's here to destroy families. It's here to destroy love, peace, blessings, happiness. So LGBT, Christians, Muslim, Jews, this is a spiritual warfare. We have to fight against this demonic spirit, those that are devil worshipping, who are latching on to other communities in order to cause disruption amongst us. We need to fight this spirit. We need to fight this spirit of Baal. Go read some verses. There's a lady on here, she's Miss Faye. She did a whole piece on the spirit of Baal and Jezebel. Go read her, it's Miss Faye's World. And she went into detail about this because her father's a minister. She's not religious, but she's very spiritual. And she says her reasons why. So she's a very nice spirit, very nice person. Go on there and see. So we have to realize this is a spiritual warfare, people. We have to realize, all of us, we're all one. LGBT, Christians, whoever, we're all one. We're not judging each other. Only God can judge. But this demonic spirit, we have to get rid. We have to fight. Otherwise, that spirit that's trying to take over peace and happiness, take over our children, twist the words of Christians, make LGBT and Christians fight. It is that demonic spirit. Why? Because some people have chosen to worship this devil, especially in Hollywood, some famous celebrities for fame. Fame and money, which is not right. Okay, I had to say this. It's Sunday. Something said, say this today. So I'm saying it. I'm preaching it. And I'm not a preacher, but something in my spirit moved me to say, this is a spiritual warfare. It's the end of times. We cannot let the devil win. Whether we're LGBT, straight, it doesn't matter. We're all humans. Jesus came and sat with sinners. We're all humans. We all love each other. Muslims alike, Jews alike. Let's respect and love each other. But beware, the spirit of Jezebel and Baal, yeah, is latching on to every single community and trying to get to our children, trying to twist our words. We cannot let it. The same thing when they said, oh, Christians are not for pro-choice. We are pro-choice. Those people who ever made the decision about, anti-abortion and that, please, whatever's leading them to say that, that is them. Jesus did not judge. I will never tell someone that, oh, you can't have an abortion if you were raped or whatever. It's their choice. I'm for pro-choice. Christians are from a place of love and tolerance, pro-choice, whatever. So whoever's making other decisions that God never made or God never told them to make, only God can judge. That is them. Don't talk on all Christians' behalf because you're putting us under the bus and causing a lot of friction. But beware, people. Sometimes it's not of God when these things happen and you blame Christians. Sometimes it's not from Muslims, not LGBT. Beware, we're all one. We're not God. We're not judging ourselves. We should love each other and fight this demonic spirit or spirits of Jezebel and Baal that have come to destroy this world. Because a few people have started worshipping the devil. Yeah, worshipping the devil for fame and power. Mainly in Hollywood. We know what's going on there. People dying mysteriously. Look, it's not by face. It's not just on the surface, these things happening. Look at Twitch, that lovely man. All these suicides, please, it's not by sight. It's a spiritual underlying warfare. Be aware. Open your eyes. The Nigerian words will say, open your eye wellly. Open your eye well and see what's going on in the world. You have been warned. You have been warned. Okay, it's Sunday. That's the message I have for you guys today. So let me know in the comments what you think, whether you have a different opinion. This is just my opinion, okay? So don't take it to heart. It's my opinion of my analysis of what's going on in the world today. Okay? We have to fight these demonic spirits. Also, don't forget, watch what you're buying. You actually see signs of all these demonic spirits, of the goat, of the serpent, yeah, Medusa, on certain designer items you're buying. A young boy did a TikTok on this, so maybe you find him somewhere. Maybe I'll put it on here another day, or go into TikTok and search up something. I can't remember his name. But anyway, beware, people. Beware. It's the end of times, honestly. I'm not mad. It's a message God has given me to say today. Keep the peace. Let's love each other. Be kind to one another. But let's fight these demonic spirits of Jezebel and Baal. That's all I gotta say. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your week. Because I'm not going to be on here until maybe whenever I have something to say. All right? I love you all. Peace. Okay? And blessings. Bye for now.